Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner for all local residential and commercial relocations. AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch.
To shoot a puck into the net thus far this season, and he wins the face-off, and Skinner will send it up the left-hand side. They've swapped out left wingers tonight, so it's Draisaitl playing this time with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Victor Arvidsson, Darnell Nurse, and Travis Dermott on.
Coventry Homes, flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Leon Draisaitl with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Victor Arvidsson. On defense, Darnell Nurse, Travis Dermott, Stuart Skinner starts in goal. For the Flames, Backlund, Zary, and Coleman up front. Ball and Anderson on defense. Vladar in goal. We've dropped the puck. We're underway here at Rogers Place. It's flipped into the Oilers zone. Eric Furlan and Kendrick Nicholson are the referees. C.J. Murray and Ryan Gibbons are on the lines. Zary will get it into the Oiler end on the left side. Coleman up against the boards, checked by Nurse to the blue line where Ball had kept it in. Down the left wing side for Coleman. He's squeezed. The puck comes free, and it's Nugent-Hopkins left wing at center ice to Nurse. He'll float it to the right corner. Draisaitl gave it to Arvidsson. Right point, a shot from the point. Save made by Vladar off of Bouchard, and the puck cleared out. Bouchard over the center ice line to Ekholm to the right wing corner. Arvidsson hit by Ball. Puck goes to Mantha. We get it to the right wing. Miromanov up the boards, but it does not get out. There's Jeff Skinner trying to keep it in for Edmonton. That gets caught up. And now it comes free to Skinner. Skinner with a little backhand that goes wide of the net. Coming around from the right side is McDavid to the left wing point. Ekholm, rip a shot. Rebound, scores! Jeff Skinner with a rebound. And it's 1-0 Oilers.
Simple direct play for Edmonton. And the Oilers kept the puck in at the blue line, a battle right in front of the Calgary bench, and Edmonton ended up out-muscling the Flames, coming away with possession. Hyman to Skinner. McDavid circled back behind the goal, found Ekholm at the left point, his long-range bomber, and Vladar did a poor job of controlling. He kicked the rebound right back out. And there was some heat on that shot from Ekholm, but I thought he might have been able to do a little bit better than that. And the end result went right to Skinner in a yawning cage, 1-0 Edmonton.
Minute 16 into the opening period as Jeff Skinner gets his first of the year, and the Edmonton Oilers take a 1-0 lead on the Calgary Flames. Up to the side of the Flame net. Hyman on the left wing to McDavid to the blue line to Bouchard. His shot. That one hit bodies in front of the goal, and it goes to the top of the circle, and Hansa couldn't get it out. Skinner had kept it in, but only for a moment. Kuzmenko will clear it, and the puck sent down the ice. Stuart Skinner sets the puck to Bouchard. He got dumped down by Colson, jams it in behind the net for Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm and McDavid with the assists on the goal by Skinner at minute 16 into the opening period. And the Oilers with their first lead of the season, and now down the right side, puck goals and to Connor Brown, and it just hopped over his stick, went into the left wing corner of the Flames end. Back to the blue line, hopped over the stick of Stetcher. It's put back into the Flame zone.
Missed the opportunity there for Edmonton on 2-on-1.
Now Podkolzin to Brown, over to Podkolzin, left wing corner. Hall will rim it. Pospisil trying to get it out. He can't. It gets top of the circle into the middle where Tyson Barrie, former Edmonton Oiler, will get it up the left wing.
Got to shoot. Edmonton had 2 chances on odd man breaks. Didn't get a shot on goal either time. Put it to the net. That's how you scored the first goal.
Exactly. 1-0 Oilers lead here in the first. Lomberg down the left wing into the Oilers zone. Spun around by Dermott. Loose puck goes to Derek Ryan. They'll look for Nurse on the left wing. Runs into Kirkland up against the boards deep in the Oilers zone. Justin Kirkland trying to get it back to the point. You can't get it back to the point. Coronado will pick it up. Wheel in behind the Edmonton net. It's taken off a bit by Nurse. It goes up the right wing to the blue line. Kept in by Kirkland. Stetcher up the right side, or make the Dermott up the right side, able to get it out and brought right back in. Here's Coleman down the left wing. He'll put it towards the net. It's wide off the corner boards. And the right wing point. Miromanov kept it in. To Coleman, now to Zary, left wing corner. 1-0 Oilers. We're here in the first. We're 3.5 into the opening period. Backlund cycling the puck for Calgary. Goes in behind the goal. There's Nurse up against the left wing boards as it does come free.
Got to get it out here.
Dermott on the right wing takes a hit. Oilers have been hemmed in here a bit. He's around to the point. Uyghur pinching down, a bouncing puck that he is able to keep in to Coleman in behind the goal. Get the pass in front off a stick. Goes over to Zary. He's forced into the right wing corner. Zary in behind the Oiler goal. Tried to flip it up on his stick. He was thinking of a lacrosse type attempt, and the puck from the point, and Uyghur couldn't get it through. Zary in the left corner.
Steve Perrin's exhausted for Edmonton.
To the point. Miromanov will shoot it off a stick, and it goes wide of the Edmonton net. Corey Perry up the right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl forced back into his own end. The Oilers able to get the defense changed. Stetcher has it in his own zone through the middle to Draisaitl. Got it up to the blue line, but that's it. Kept in. Jammed off the right wing boards by Nugent Hopkins now to Draisaitl. He'll drop it to Arvidsson, looking for Kulak, who had snuck in, and that goes off a flame stick and wide of the goal. Puck along the right wing inside the Calgary zone. Right side to Draisaitl, out to Arvidsson. Fanned on the one-timer. And Calgary was able to get it out. Very forced back. Cross to Pahal up the right wing. Only got it to center ice. 1-0 Edmonton here in the first. Barry back into his own end on the left wing for Kuzmenko. Now on the right. Over to Kadri. Kadri behind the net to Barry. Barry up the left wing, and his pass broken up by Bouchard. Hyman with the puck at center ice. He'll dump it in cross corner. Braden Pahal right up the middle for Pospisil. He'll skate out to center ice for Calgary. His pass on the right, that's swatted away. Goes right to Hyman. Unable to get it by Rasmus Andersson, though, at the blue line. Mantle directed in. Bouchard's got to go back for it. Anthony Mantha right on him. Pokes to the left wing corner. Ekholm around the boards. Went to Skinner. He's able to get it out to Hyman. He'll come down the left wing. Going to the net is McDavid. The pass to McDavid off the heel of his stick. Goes to the right wing. Back to the blue line. To Bouchard. Now to McDavid. To Bouchard. He's going to walk in. He'll shoot it. That's blocked. Here's McDavid. His shot. It just sails over the net. Puck in the right corner. Hyman. Pass looking for McDavid. Broken up by Anderson. He'll get it out. Bouchard to McDavid, comes into the Calgary zone. Now left wing. Ekholm blasts a shot wide on the glove side. Kept in on the right point by Bouchard. Across to Ekholm. Left wing point down the left wing boards for Henrique. Gets into the corner, and that Calgary end gets up against the boards. Able to poke it back to the blue line. Ekholm over to Bouchard. Bouchard now to Podkolzin, coming down the right wing. Goes to the right wing corner. Over to the left for Brown. Brown to Podkolzin. Takes it to the left side. Takes a nasty hit from Pospisil, and the puck up against the boards inside that Calgary zone. Back to the blue line. To Bouchard. Makes a little move. Gets by Lomberg. Back to the point for Brown. He'll shoot it. That one blocked in front of the net. Lomberg will get it out. About 7 minutes gone here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead on a goal by Jeff Skinner. Puck dumped into the Calgary end. Left wing corner. Janmark. Around to Henrique. He'll take it over to the right. Put it through the slot, and Lomberg just got it out. Lomberg checked at the blue line, though. Recovers, gets it back. Gives it to Ball. He'll slow things down in his own end.
Good tempo. Edmonton's top line with McDavid. Hyman and Jeff Skinner completely dominating this game. Both 5-on-5 shifts they've had so far.
Miromanov in his own end, right wing to Uyghur. Only to the neutral zone, knocked in back on the offside. We get the whistle. We're going to take a break. We played 7 minutes, 31 seconds of the first period. The Oilers leading the Flames 1-0 here at Rogers Place. We'll be right back. This is Fort Dealers NHL hockey on the offer here at Rogers Place. Oilers up 1-0 in the first period. Tonight's Oilers Mega 50-50 is presented by Rogers. It's in support of Zebra Center, the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center in Little Warriors, providing a safe environment and offering accessible programs and support for children, youth, and adults. Total jackpot $129,000 right now. Neutral zone face-off. The puck at center ice where Zary will shoot it in. It goes by Stuart Skinner. Deep into the Oiler end, into the right wing corner. Stetcher will get the puck to Nugent Hopkins. Ryan Nugent Hopkins up to 700 career points with a point last night. Seventh Oiler in franchise history to reach that mark as the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Zary brings it right back in. Goes to the left side. Good job by Stetcher to take it away from him. Lift it up and out. Arvidsson after it down the right wing. We'll go to the right wing corner. He'll take a hard hit. Yaramanov up the right side looking for Coleman. It's cleared out just off the stick of Draisaitl. It won't be icing. Stetcher will set up in behind the Oiler goal. 11:39 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton. Jeff Skinner, the goal scorer, just a minute 16 in. McDavid comes flying out through the middle. In over the Calgary line, down the left wing. He'll shoot it. Saved by Vladar. He'll cover it up as McDavid with a burst of speed down the left wing. Just wired that thing on net.
Calgary in a very passive 1-2-2 neutral zone. And McDavid was able to gain zone entry and slingshot himself down the left side. And then Yaramanov angled him off, give him a little shot in the boards.
Face off to the right of Vladar. Made 19 saves in the 6-5 overtime win at Vancouver on Wednesday. Dustin Wolf picked up the win last night against Philadelphia. Made 37 saves.
Talking to the people around the Flames, they'll tell you Wolf had a good game last night. Vladar was just okay in that opener.
Hyman will shoot it from the right wing off a leg. Sent to the blue line. Shot by Nurse. Partially blocked. Anderson will turn it up the right through the middle. Now to Calgary. 3-on-2 for the Flames. Long pass all the way across. Honzik, the backhand save made by Skinner. He'll cover it up. Sam Honzik off the left wing. Put a backhand towards the net. Everybody gathers in front of Stuart Skinner.
Anderson and Darnell Nurse going at it. Of course, they fought the 2015 rookie tournament in Penticton. Did not go well for Rasmus Anderson, but he's a heck of a defenseman. And Calgary's first opportunity on the game. Honzik, mid-first round pick a couple years ago, had an injury-riddled season last year. And Nurse and Anderson gave each other the business after the whistle.
Honzik's still 19, turns 20 in November, but played with the Vancouver Giants the last 2 years. Yeah. Vancouver Giants are up here in the press box right now. They play tomorrow against the Oil Kings at noon. This is just his third NHL game for Sam Honzik. Face off to the right of Skinner. Hospital out of the face-off circle. And comes Jonathan Huberdeau. We'll go to the top of the circle where Barry will keep it in. We'll go to Bouchard, around to Podkolzin, back to Evan Bouchard. He's got some room up the right wing, through the middle, that goes off the end boards, goes right to Podkolzin. His centering pass off a stick, goes right through the slot. Hospital will get it out to center ice. Throw it into the right wing corner. Wow. That icing?
That's icing.
That was tight. Okay, icing it is.
Anthony Mantha, who had a Gordie Howe hat trick, fought JT Miller, who blew up Rooney with a big hit. And JT Miller and Mantha both ended up getting Gordie Howe hat tricks in the same game. First time that happened in 40 years. And they fought each other.
Well, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. But back to the point. Bouchard, right wing corner to Perry. They go behind the net to the left. Puts it on. Goal save made by Vladar. In from the right point, Bouchard. His shot blocked. Out through the middle. Mantha will bring it out for Calgary. Left wing for Huberdeau. And we'll get it to the left wing corner to Mantha. Around to Pospisil on the right point. Back to the blue line. A shot that doesn't get through. Mantha's centering pass was right to Jan Mark of the Oilers. Off the boards and out. 1-0 Edmonton leading. 10-10 to go here in the first period.
Wow, Derek Ryan with a big hit.
Mackenzie Weegar out for Calgary through the middle. Forced over to the right side. Got to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Rims on the left. Kirkland is in behind the Oiler goal to the right side. Back to the blue line. Yaramanov will shoot it. That's blocked. Puck comes out. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl. Into the Calgary end to Arvidsson. Now to Draisaitl. To the left wing point. Kulak, left side. Goes to Arvidsson. Rips it in front of the net. He's trying to get it across to Draisaitl. Broken up. Weegar clears it out.
Just put it on the goal or you end up getting a little bit of collateral damage sometimes in those situations.
Draisaitl winding it up the left wing. At center ice, cuts through the middle. Now into the Calgary end on the right to Stetcher. Shoots it towards the net. It goes over it to the left wing for Arvidsson. Behind the goal to Draisaitl. Off his stick. Will catch up to it on the right, though. To the right wing point. Bouchard over to Ekholm. Cross corner to Draisaitl. To the right wing point to Bouchard. To Draisaitl, couldn't get a pass through the slot. Hit a stick, it came out. Coronado to Backlund, into the Oiler end left wing. Backlund to Zary, forced to the right side by Draisaitl. Comes back to the top of the circle. Now on to the left. Coronado tried to shoot it, couldn't get it through, but it comes right back to him. On the left side to Ball, his shot off of Draisaitl. Puck along the boards inside the Oiler end. 1-0 Edmonton, 8:39 to go here in the opening period.
Where's that going?
Bouchard will get it up the right wing. It'll get to the blue line. It doesn't get out. Hanzik kept it in. Hanzik chopped it in front of the Oiler net. Nobody there for Calgary. And Draisaitl up in the air and out. Weegar, left side. Hanzik into the Oiler zone. To Coleman, his shot. Not a lot on it. Stopped by Skinner. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. 8:17 to go in the first. 1-0. Oilers lead the Flames. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here at Rogers Place. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 1-0 Oilers lead. Jeff Skinner was the goal scorer, minute 16 in. The first of 3 battles of Alberta this regular season.
How is there not 4?
I know, it's not right. Weegar, left wing, to Hanzik, to the slot. Kadri shot didn't get through, and it's smacked over to the right wing boards by Nurse, cleared out by Henrique. Kadri at the Edmonton blue line, lost it. Hanzik gave it away to Henrique. Give it to Nurse. And now Henrique poked away from him, and Hanzik couldn't get it deep into the Oiler end. Dermott with it, side his own blue line. He'll go across to Nurse. Now to Connor Brown. Dump the puck in. Goes in behind the Calgary goal. Puck to the in boards. Yermanoff trying to get it free. They got it all tied up. Goes over to the left wing. Henrique for Edmonton. Swings it around on the right. Goes all the way to the blue line. There's the shot by Bouchard. That one off of Kuzmenko. Goes out of play. 7:24 to go in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead. Edmonton and Calgary, November 3rd. Calgary will be here March 29th. The other 2 games between these two.
2 days after your birthday.
1 day after yours.
That's the only reason why I know. I've never had learned the other guy's birthday. Just kidding, Jack. Sometime in January, I know that.
It's up to the left of Vladar.
Of course, that would also require me to use my credit card on that day in January, so you know that's not going to happen.
Those alligator arms. Exactly. I've been taking the draws. I've been knocked out of that face-off circle. Put on net, save made by Vladar. It goes to the end boards. Over to the right side. McDavid will take a bump there from Pospisil. But throwing it around a bit here in the first period for the Flames. All the way across to Rasmus Andersson. Through the middle, off the stick of Mantle. Deep into the Oiler end. Up the right wing, Bouchard will find McDavid. He'll dump the puck in. They'll roll him behind the Calgary net. Barry back there. Off the right wing boards for Kirkland. Kirkland will dump it in. He'll go after it. Bouchard to it first. On the right wing to Hyman. Hyman at 399 career points. Down the left wing for Ekholm. Cross ice. It goes off the corner boards. Just gets past Jeff Skinner. It comes out. Lomberg into the Oiler end on the left wing. Lomberg on the left side. Over to Kirkland. He'll take it to the left wing boards. With one hand it back to the point where Barry will keep it in. A bouncing puck. Kirkland spinning towards the left side boards. Into the corner with it. Puck goes off a skate and it will come out with 6:10 to go in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leading. Left wing. Coronado. Get it down the left side to Barry. His pass into the slot. Yermanoff put it wide of the net. Off the glass. That goes out of play.
Great luck for the Flames. And Yermanoff had some heat on it, but ripped her wide.
We'll take a break. 5:57 to go in the first period. 1-0 Oilers lead the Flames from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing
Rogers Place, the Oilers hosting the Flames. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 1-0 Oilers lead. 5:57 to go here in the first period. Shots 5-3 for Edmonton. Jeff Skinner, the goal scorer. Face off the Oilers zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. Goes to the right wing point. Miramanov shot that hits someone. Goes straight up into the air and out of play. A little snapshot from the right point, but it doesn't find its way through. A much better start for the Oilers tonight.
Yeah, well, helps having the lead.
Yeah, that too.
But Calgary's had a little bit of push here, too.
Yes. Puck goes to Dermott. Bank it up the right wing to center ice. Arvidsson will shoot it in. Vladar comes out of his net. Sets it. Miramanov. Couple of moves to get away from Nugent Hopkins up the right wing. Won't get out. Nugent Hopkins into the corner to Arvidsson. In comes Weegar. Nugent Hopkins right there. Pass to Arvidsson. Went over his stick. It's going to roll around to the boards, and Zeri made sure that it got out. Left wing for Backlund. Now in over the line to Coleman. Goes into the left wing corner of the Oiler end. Around on the right, Erasmus Anderson. To Backlund to the blue line. Zeri will wind up, doesn't shoot. Left side to Ball. He'll put it on net. Save made by Stuart Skinner. It's up against the post. And then Ball and Nurse will tie up, and the linesmen have to get in there.
Ball at 82 penalty minutes last year in New Jersey. Didn't recall him being that physical, but because New Jersey's been looking for toughness for a while. Of course, last season they traded for Curtis McDermott. To be honest with you, I haven't seen whether or not he's even been able to get in there.
it's 6:34 p.m.
Sure. We got a number one. They got two number ones each of the next 2 years. Calgary. And we saw 9th overall pick.
Yes.
Zane Parekh.
Yeah, Parekh. We saw him in Penticton. He was outstanding.
He was good. At Saginaw won the Memorial Cup last year. Michael Weiss is on that team. He's having an unreal season for them this year.
Parekh back in the OHL, but will be a Flame sooner than later.
He's got pedestrian numbers. Misa is off the charts this season in the O.
On left wing, puck Colson will get the puck to center ice. Ball inside his own blue line for the Flames to Kuzmenko. One touches it. Stuart Skinner around to puck Colson on the left. He'll flip it up and out. Connor Brown's going to go after it. He'll get to it in the Flame end. Stops up on the left side. He's about top of the circle. Couldn't get it free, though.
Nice defensive play by Tyson Barrie.
Tyson Barrie. Close the gap. Stetcher's going to bring it in. Right wing corner for Brown. Brown along the right wing boards. Back to the blue line for Bouchard. Off of Pod Colson. Hall will that thing up the left wing. Pospisil skated out. He'll go cross ice. Mantha plays it off his skate. He'll shoot it. Save made by Skinner. And the puck goes the right side. Pospisil to the blue line. Hall with a shot. It goes high and wide. Big stop by Stuart Skinner. Puck comes to the left wing corner for Bouchard. A little move to get away, and now to McDavid. He'll bring it out. McDavid down the right wing into the Flame zone. To the right wing corner. To the point for Bouchard. Now to Ekholm. Shot doesn't get through. Jeff Skinner. Hit shot. A glove save by Vladar. Held onto it with 3:35 to go in the first. Edmonton up 1-0.
They are being physical with Connor McDavid. They're finishing every check they can against them. It's part of their identity, and they have some of that throughout their organization, as you know. And Edmonton a little bit lucky there. The rebound didn't come right back in front. An easier pickup, and conversely, three best looks in this period probably have gone to number 53, Jeff Skinner.
Face off to the right of Vladar. 2-1-0 in his career against the Oilers. Is Dan Vladar. Weegar to the corner. Around the boards, picked out of the air by Jeff Skinner to keep it in. Over to the right for McDavid up against the boards of Miramanov. Hyman got it loose. Top of the circle. Lomberg there for Calgary will get it out. Rolled it in behind Bouchard to Ekholm to McDavid. And now to Skinner. Jeff Skinner loops back at his own blue line to Bouchard that goes offside. With 3:06 to go in the first, 1-0 Oilers lead.
And Longberg was headhunting at the blue line. Spent the last 4 seasons in Florida. One of the first times we saw him in the NHL was fighting Zach Cassio. Tough, hard-nosed.
In his first time around with Calgary? Yeah.
Modern-day version of Dennis Polonic.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit better skater than Dennis Polonic.
Dennis was pretty tough, too.
Dennis was tough.
Yeah. Like Santy into the Oilers.
That's Ray Bork. Bork's job of fighting Bork's rookie year.
Over Detroit Red Wings, Dennis Polonic. Cleared out.
Out of Full Lake, Saskatchewan.
Maybe it was Saskatchewan. I didn't know what town. Puck deep into the Oilers zone. Zary with it in his skates. Does come free. Michael Backlund works it on the right wing. Gets into the corner with Dermott. It came free to Ryan. Up the boards for Janmark, and he'll bring it out. At center ice, he'll dump it in. Perry on the forecheck. Takes ball to the end boards. Goes over the right side. Shoveled around to the right wing point. Stetcher across to Kulak. Sweeps it around to the right wing. It's Janmark. Play that low for Perry. Slides off the check. Perry still has it. Puck comes loose. Draisaitl. Now on the right wing for Janmark. About the hash marks to Draisaitl. They'll bring it up the right wing. To the blue line to Stetcher. His shot scores! Stetcher let it go. Perry was right in front of the net. And it's 2-0 Oilers.
Well, Corey Perry, yeomanship work down low with Janmark. Derek Ryan vacates the ice. Leon comes on. Pops it back to the point to Stetcher. I'm just taking a look here. There's no way they're going to pull that one off. Corey Perry right in front of the net, just outside the blue paint. Deflection redirection, second goal of the year.
18:03 time of the goal. Both Oiler goals coming off shots from the point to get things going. That was a little snapshot from Troy Stetcher, and he got it through.
They're looking at it here. They're going to challenge it? I don't know.
No.
Giving Ryan Huska some time.
Huska has called over Eric Furlot.
They're going to have a second called back goal?
I don't think so.
Closest challenge for Calgary for goaltender interference.
Wow, we're going to have to take another look at this. That seemed like a goal. I'm sure Ryan Huska was given some information for taking the chance of the challenge. Perry went to the front of the net, redirected it for sure.
I don't see how.
I don't see it either.
He's losing that one. The only thing they could say is, did Perry in the initial sequence get the stick on him?
No,
and then he got. I thought he got recalibrated and set himself up again on the initial flyby back in front of the net.
Was battling with Rasmus Anderson. I don't see it either.
To me, spirit of the rule, that should be a good goal.
Yeah. In no way was Dan Vladar impeded to make the save in any way. I don't think. It was a good tip by Corey Perry.
It was. I mean,
him and Anderson were battling.
And again, the longer this goes, the more you work. Like last night, to me, was an automatic. Yeah. It wasn't going to count for Victor Arvidsson. Tonight, to me, this should be a good goal.
Yeah. Didn't initiate contact with the netminder. So we think it's 2-0 for the Oilers, but we're about to find out.
They're taking some time.
They are.
I just don't see how you can pull that off.
Yeah. I like how Stetcher got it through. Got the puck on his stick and quickly got it towards the net. They're still discussing, though, or still on the headset to upstairs or to Toronto.
I'm surprised we've gone this long.
Yeah.
Which has me concerned.
I understand that concern. No, still got the headsets on.
I mean, if it's a good goal, it's 2-0, and then the Oilers are in the power play in the final 2 minutes of the period.
A well-rested power play because this has taken forever.
Okay, well, here's the call.
All right. It's about time.
After coach's challenge video review, it was determined that there was goaltender interference. We have no goal.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, that one, I don't know. All right, so it's 1-0 for the Oilers.
That is just brutal.
That one seems a little soft to me. All right. Play on, I guess, and it's dumped into the Oilers zone. It's Dermott after it. Around on the right, Arvidsson and Huberdeau on him. Comes out to Mantha. His shot, it goes high and wide. Up to the point. Miramanov kept it in. Crowd voicing their displeasure on the goal being called back on the coach's challenge. It comes out. Weegar will flip the puck in. Stuart Skinner to play it. Along the right wing to Nurse. Up the right wing boards to Draisaitl. Gets over center ice. Will backhand it into the flame in. Vladar went to shoot it around. It hit Draisaitl. Goes up in the air. Backlund to Anderson up the right wing. Huberdeau will direct it down the ice. Skinner out of his net. And Skinner got dumped in behind the net by Backlund. Crowd reacts to that non-call as Kulak comes in on the left side. His shot and is saved by Vladar, and he'll hold on to it. Skinner slow to get up. After he got run into him behind the net by Michael Backlund. It'll draw a crowd over by the flame goal.
This is not good for Stuart Skinner. He has done something. He is reaching back behind. And the only thing you're hoping is that he got him with a stick and gave him a little bit of a...
Ooh, he kind of got him in the back. He hacked him in the back of the leg. That's what it was. A little bit of a slash in the back of the leg that went undetected by the referees, not by the fans here at Rogers Place. Just under a minute to go in the first. Face off to the right of Vladar. Shot by Kulak. That got blocked in the high slot. Henrique will keep it in, put it on goal, and Vladar will hold on to that with 48 seconds to go in the first. Fans getting fired up. And you can understand it. Yeah, Skinner took a bit of a whack there right in the kind of the back of the leg.
They missed it.
Yep,
they missed a lot here in the first period. Don't want to call any penalties.
Here's Stetcher on the point. His shot and a save made by Vladar. The other face-off in the Calgary zone. 45 seconds to go here in the first period. Henrique taking this draw. He's up against Backlund. Puck gets to the corner. Ball can't get it out. Kept in by Connor Brown. Works to the right corner. Comes back to the point. Stetcher had it knocked down by Backlund. He'll get it out. Give it to Coleman. Throws it across the Edmonton blue line. Puck pulls in there for the Oilers to Brown. Comes down the left wing. Backhanded into the Flames in. 25 seconds to go here in the opening period. 1-0 Edmonton leads. The left wing to Coleman. Goes into the Oiler end. Ekholm will take it in behind the net. Right wing to Bouchard. Skating out with it. Finds Ekholm at center. Into the Calgary end. Right wing. Here's Hyman. He'll drive it on net. Save made by Vladar. Puck in behind the goal. Period will come to an end. 1-0 Oilers lead after 20 minutes of play. Out shooting Calgary 10-5. Bob, looks like a much better start for Edmonton here in Game 3 of the regular season.
Should be 2-0.
Yeah. No, that's true.
That's about as, that's a tight call on the goalie interference there. And then Skinner's having a conversation right now with Eric Furlan. You missed it, bud.
Yeah,
he chopped it right in the back of the leg.
So he discusses with the referee all about that. Teams will head to the dressing rooms. But a one-work. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 1-0 Oilers lead. The Flames are getting ready for the second period of play. That Oilers Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers with life-changing jackpots. Total for tonight right now sitting at $207,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Buy your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Jeff Skinner, the goal scorer in the first period. We have now dropped the puck underway in the second. Coleman shoots it into the Oilers zone. Nurse reverses it. Dermott up the right wing to Arvidsson. Got it to the blue line. It didn't get out. Kept in by Ball. Rolls it around on the right. Rasmussen pinches in. Keeps it in. It goes to Backlund. High slot. His shot tipped and kicked out by Stuart Skinner. He gets back up. Anderson shoots the puck from the point. Couldn't get it through the traffic. Zary back to the blue line. Anderson right wing to Coleman. Jam that puck down the right wing side to the corner for Backlund, who got hit up the right wing. Arvidsson will get it to the blue line. Didn't get it out. Now just sent out by Dermott. It comes back to him. Flames will make changes.
Nugent Hopkins got away the hook.
Nurse up the left side to Jeff Skinner. Hit his stick, went up in the air. Goes back to Skinner, gets through the slot. Pass on the right, looking for Hyman. Goes in behind the Calgary net. McDavid in on the forecheck. Puck goes to the right wing. Hanzik will get it out through the middle. So he finds Nazem Kadri, brings the puck, drops it over the line. Kuzmenko's shot off a stick, and it goes over the glass, out of play. Minute 12 gone here in the second. 1-0 Oilers lead.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what Craig Conroy does with Kuzmenko. I think we all think that Anthony Mathis is probably going to get flipped. Kuzmenko scored 39 goals a couple years ago for the Canucks, and he was the salary throwback in that trade for Elias Lindholm last year, and performed okay for Calgary when he went there after having a tremendous rookie campaign in the NHL.
Uyghur on the left wing, or Kuzmenko to the left wing corner. Kuzmenko will bring it up top of the circle to the blue line to Uyghur. Walks to the middle, shoots it off a stick wide of the Edmonton net. On the left wing side, Jeff Skinner gives the puck to Ekholm. Long pass, a little too far for Hyman. He'll get to it on the right. Drill it towards the net from a sharp angle. Misses. Jeff Skinner to the middle, walking in. Bouchard, the shot save made by Vladar. But there's going to be a penalty against Zach Hyman. It's going to be a goalie interference call. Minute 43 into the second period, and Calgary's going to get the first power play of this game.
Fans are not happy with the work of Eric Furlan and Kendrick Nicholson tonight. Vladar he helped sell that for everything it was worth, and now here's where Edmonton's got to have a better. They got to get a better go here in the PK. Yeah. Again, that stat that we gave you before at the start of tonight's game. The Oilers been shorthanded 6 times. Opposition scored 5 goals. The opposition is shooting at 100% when they've had the power play against Edmonton. That's not good.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Puck rimmed around the glass, but not hit the netting, so we'll do it again inside the Oilers' end. Flames power play 3 for 8 so far this season in the first 2 games. Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Henrique taking the draw against Kadri. Puck goes in behind the Oiler goal. Kuzmenko after it, but it's Ekholm up the right wing. It gets to the blue line. Uyghur's going to keep it in. Henrique all over him. Now to Zary, to Kuzmenko, over to the right. Huberdeau, top of the circle, give it to Kadri to the blue line. Uyghur on the right to Huberdeau. Cross-ice pass off of Nurse, and that goes out of play.
Talking to a couple of the Oilers brass, one of the concerns has been the routes that the forwards have been taking. Puck deflecting a bit off of Nurse on one into the net on the PK, but there's been a couple side-to-side passes where Edmonton wasn't able to negotiate a stoppage, break it up. One thing that helps on the PK is when you win draws.
Just like that, right to Kulak, and he got it down the ice.
Nugent Hopkins with a clean win.
Weegar makes his way out of the Calgary end through the middle.
What a year this guy had last year.
Comes into the Oilers' zone left side. Lost it in behind the net to Kulak. Finds room at the blue line. Down the ice it goes. Vladar will set it behind the net. Minute 12 to go on the penalty to Zach Hyman. He's out for goaltender interference. 1-0 Oilers lead. We're here in the second period. 2:40 gone. Kadri brings the puck in on the right wing. Then lost it. And it is cleared up and out by Nurse. And Vladar's going to have to play it. Henrique's in there. And Vladar able to give the puck to Connor Zary. Zary dishes on the left. Huberdeau brings it into the Oiler end. His pass back to the point. Kuzmenko waiting. Doesn't have a shooting lane. Almost gave it away, but it's Tyson Barrie down the right side. The right wing boards for Huberdeau for Backlund. And Backlund gets hit up against and pinned on the boards. It's in their skates. Huberdeau jammed it back to the blue line. Kuzmenko left side to Zary. He'll come down that left wing into the corner. Pulls it back to the top of the circle, to the middle, and he's going to lose it to Henrique. And with the backhand, Henrique gets it down the ice.
And right now, every clear is a win for Edmonton, given how much they've struggled on the PK to start the year.
Barrie to Backlund. That gets broken up, but it doesn't get out. Stetcher went to shoot it. It hit a body. It kept in, and now cleared out up the left side by Podkolzin. And the penalty is over. Oilers able to kill it off. Puck dumped in, Skinner to play it. Stuart Skinner rims on the left. Got into the skates of Blake Coleman. Round to Mantha in the left wing corner. Stetcher right on him. Mantha will get it back to the left wing. Point ball will shoot it. Doesn't get through traffic. In from the right point. To Hall. Centering pass. It comes out to Coleman. Oh, what a stop by Skinner. And it goes out of play. Blake Coleman with a point-blank opportunity. And Stuart Skinner makes his best stop of the night.
That's the best stop of the season for Stuart Skinner. I mean, he had to react. He exploded out. Get that off the melon?
Yeah.
Right off the mask.
A broken play, but it went right into the slot to Coleman. He was able to blast it on net. Goes off of Skinner's mask and out of play. 1-0 Oilers lead. 4 minutes, 6 seconds gone here in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stopper here at Rogers Place. The first installment of the Battle of Alberta for this season. Ekholm shovels it up the right wing. It does come out. Draisaitl onto it over the flame line. Cross ice pass. Off the stick goes over to the left wing, and it's McDavid to the left corner. Only for a moment. Bringing it out. Coronado will skate down the right wing into the Oiler end. Stops up. Cross ice pass goes off of McDavid. Kirkland will put it behind the net. Couldn't get it to Lomberg. And Lomberg takes out Ekholm. Crowd reacts to that. The puck out into the neutral zone. Coronado. Bumped by McDavid. It goes into the Calgary end. It's Rasmus Anderson. Anderson starting up over to the right wing. Off the right wing boards. Kadri couldn't get it deep into the Oiler end. It hit Ekholm. Comes back to Anderson. They'll get forced back. Anderson through the middle of the ice. Goes to Bouchard. His pass is into the Calgary zone on the right wing. Kadri off the right wing boards. Able to get it out. Crowd cheering on the Oilers. Get things fired up here in the second period. Arvidsson brings the puck into the Calgary end on the left wing. Throws it towards the net. Stick into the corner by Vladar. In from the left wing point. Nurse will shoot it. Vladar the save. Didn't know where the rebound was. Dermott in from the right wing point. It eludes Arvidsson in behind the net. Puck cleared out. At his own blue line. Dermott. Now through the middle to Ryan. Right wing. Jeff Skinner. He'll bring it in. Give it back to Ryan. Scores! Derek Ryan. What a shot. And it's 2-0 Oilers.
Well, the Oilers got away with a mid-ice pick. They knocked the stick out of Nazem Kadri's hands, and that created an odd man break the other way. And Jeff Skinner slides it through a seam, and Derek Ryan, as he was sprawling, finishes it off for the Edmonton Oilers.
Went low to the glove side, just inside the post, did Derek Ryan. As he was falling to the ice. 5:40 time of the goal.
For Calgary, calling the play for offside.
Oh, boy.
Well, they might have this one, too. It's tight.
All right, they're challenging this one. This time for offside. In the first period, they challenged for goalie interference. They were successful.
I'm looking down. We have yet to see a replay, but I'm concerned about the body language from the Oilers players. It'd be nice if we get a replay here.
Yeah, and it's not very often you get the call from upstairs for a team to challenge for offside when they're wrong. But they'll give it a look.
I mean, it's offside.
Ooh.
It's not even close.
Arvidsson's in early.
That one's coming off the board.
Yeah.
It's not even close. I've already crossed it out.
Yeah, Arvidsson lifted his back leg and he was in the zone. We'll get the call here momentarily from Eric Furlat.
After Calgary's coach's challenge, the play was ruled to be offside. Therefore, there is no goal in the play.
So it remains 1-0. Fans have become incensed here at Rogers Place.
Well, unfortunately,
that's
an automatic.
Exactly.
That's the right call.
It's the right call. All right, face-off outside the Flame blue line. Still 1-0 for Edmonton. We're now 5:37 into the second period. Miromanov got the center ice, dumps it into the Oilers zone. It goes off. The Dermott stick came in front of the net. Zary forced into the right corner, gets it to Coleman. His shot, that was blocked in the slot. Up at the blue line, Zary, he'll keep it in. Goes in behind the Oiler net. Dermott off the boards. Pahal will go to shoot it. That's off the stick of Ryan. It breaks Derek Ryan's stick. Janmark wheels out from behind his net. Now Matthias Janmark gains center into the Flame zone. Had to go to the right side. Jonathan Huberdeau had picked it off. Gives the puck to Michael Backlund. Into the Oiler end. He'll shoot it. Bad save by Skinner. Huberdeau will let it go wide. Rimmed by Nurse. All in from the blue line. Adam Mantha across the blue line. Pospisil on the right wing to Anthony Mantha. Centering pass, and that one off a stick just off of the outside of the net, and it goes wide. The puck comes out. Janmark will scoop it in on the backhand. 1-0 Edmonton. We're in the second period, almost 7 minutes into it. Now on the right, Pospisil into the Oilers zone. Shoots it. A shot that goes high and wide of the Edmonton net. Ekholm out from behind his goal. Gets away from Mantha. Ekholm to center ice. Now off the stick of Jeff Skinner. Vladar has to boot it into the right wing corner with his pad. Skinner trying to create some trouble on the forecheck. Lomberg over the ball. Cross ice. Picked out of the air by Ekholm. Rasmus Anderson will follow the play. Come into the Oiler end, come across the blue line, over to the left side. Anderson now gets to the middle, shoots and scores. Rasmus Anderson came off the left wing, got to the middle of the ice, goes glove side on Skinner. This game's tied at 1. .730 time of that goal. Anderson gets his second of the season. We're tied at 1 here in the second period.
What a crazy swing here. Couple disallowed goals. One that should have never been disallowed. One that was an obvious one. And then the Oilers have had a little bit of a momentum taken out of the building.
Directed into the Flame zone. Vladar out to play it. Rims it high on the glass. Knocked down by Draisaitl. Kirkland looking to clear it out for the Flames. He does. It's played back in. Miramanoff on the right wing. Anderson, the goal scorer for Calgary. This game tied at 1 here in the second period. Arvidsson to Stetcher. Long pass to center to Nugent Hopkins. Put it high in the air. Goes into the Flame right wing corner. Draisaitl recovers it back to the blue line to Nurse. Nurse will take a snapshot off the glove of Vladar. It goes to the right wing corner. Nugent Hopkins battles on the right wing. Puck does come free, though.
Nugent Hopkins just got a high stick. He didn't like it.
Came out to center. Shot back into the Flame end. Draisaitl goes in behind the net. Over to the right wing. Back to the left wing point. Walks in Nurse. His shot. That one hit bodies loose to the side of the net. Just off the stick of Brown. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse to Connor Brown. Cycles it to Podkolzin. Takes it to the left side. Tied at 1 here in the second. Podkolzin centering pass off the skate to the right wing point. Stetcher to Nurse. His slap shot blockered away by Vladar. Up the right wing. Cleared out by Kadri. Just inside his own blue line. Pahal for the Flames. Out of Mantha. He'll come in. Forced over to the left wing. Pospisil back to Mantha. Mantha tied up with Dermott. The puck up against the boards and that Oiler in. And it comes free. It's over to Nurse. Nurse over to the right wing. Now into the middle. Dermott. They got it to the blue line. Just out. That hit somebody. We get a... Puck got knocked down with high stick. We get a whistle. We'll take a break. 10:37 to go here in the second. Oilers and Flames tied at 1. Battle of Alberta here at Rogers Place. Tied at 1. Oilers and Flames here at Rogers Place. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 10:37 to go here in the second period. Jeff Skinner scoring in the first for Edmonton. Rasmus Andersson tying things here in the second. Oilers have had 2 goals taken off the board. One by Corey Perry due to goaltender interference. One that was offside, but that was a goal by Derek Ryan. Face-off right at center. Snapped into the Calgary end by Bouchard. Anderson to ball. Out of Huberdeau. Pinching down was Bouchard. Puck stays in. Ball will give it to Huberdeau. To Pospisil, and he'll go across to Mantha. Off the right wing boards to himself. Brings it in to Pospisil. Back to Mantha. Trying to start a cycle. Mantha on the right wing. Now to Huberdeau. Gets to the middle. Pass on the left side. The ball's come in from the left wing point. Skipped over his stick. Anderson will try to keep it in. Jeff Skinner battles with Anderson. Puck goes to the point. Mantha will take a snapshot wide of the Edmonton net. Timing up the right wing. The right side to McDavid. Just missed him. It goes into the Flames end. Vladar out of his net. Around to the right for Anderson. Up the right wing boards. Kazari over to Ball. Ball floated through the neutral zone. Hits the glove of Stetcher. Goes into Edmonton territory and in behind the net with it. Coming out from behind the net is Brett Kulak. 9.5 to go here in the second. Tied at 1, the Oilers and Flames. Kulak will dump it in. Puck goes to the right wing. Sent through the middle. There's Michael Backlund to bring it out for Calgary. On the right wing to Coleman. Couldn't get into the Oiler end with Kulak in front of him. Now it's dumped in. Stuart Skinner out of his net. Skinner on the right to Stetcher. Now to Kulak. Kulak, one-time Calgary Flame. Calgary Flame draft pick. Has lifted the puck in. Miramanoff will get it out. Give it to Backlund. Comes into the Oilers zone. Drops it. Miramanoff the shot. Save made by Skinner. Rebound. Skinner came across and desperately kept it out of the net. Out through the middle. Draisaitl passes the blue line off a stick. Stetcher will shoot it in. Flames are calling for too many men on the ice for the Oilers. It was deemed not necessary. The puck up the left side. Off the stick of Pahal. Dermott will follow it up for the Oilers. Now to Janmark. Flip it in. It'll go in behind the net. Ryan's in on the forecheck. Puck on the right wing. Corey Perry is tied up with Lomberg. Gets to the middle. Miramanoff's going to get it out. Goes over to the right wing. Coronado could get a hold of it. Puck comes back into the Oilers zone. Dermott cross to Nurse. He'll take it in behind the goal with 8:10 to go here in the second. Tied at 1, Oilers and Flames. Nurse to center ice. Is it in off the inboards? Wheeling in behind the goal was Barry. Got it up the right wing. Now to Calgary. And over the Oiler line. Calgary stops up on that right side. Now pass through the middle. That's broken up. Barry will come out for Edmonton. Go down the right wing. Run into by Braden Pahal. Puck dumped in. And on the inboards. Pahal on the backhand. Up and out. And it won't be hard enough for icing as it's picked up by Ekholm. Stops in behind the Oiler net. Now on the left wing for Vasily Podkolzin. Leaves it left side to Brown. Into the Flames end. Now to Podkolzin. Couldn't get a shot through. Brown will recover. Get it in front of the net. Henrique was tied up. Shot from the angle. Just off the pad of Vladar. To the blue line. Ekholm keeps it in. Right on net. Vladar the save. He's going to hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 7:15 to go here in the second period. Oilers and Flames tied at 1. From Rogers Place, it's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Radio Network.
Tied at 1, Oilers and Flames here in the second period. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer were in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 7:15 to go here in the second period.
Edmonton's played pretty well. Probably should be up 2 or 3-1 in this game. Definitely 2-1.
Definitely 2-1. We both felt that Perry goal was legitimate. Pretty much everybody here in the building felt that. Puck jumped into the Oilers zone. With the exception of the sparse Flame fans that are here tonight. But there are some. Up the center ice to McDavid. He'll dump it in. A rim on the left wing. Backlund will go in behind the net. Around to Zary. Front of his goal to Anderson. Will get it up in the air. That is offside, and the whistle goes as Coleman was in a little bit early. 6:43 to go here. Second period, 1-0. Oilers are 1-1. Oilers and Flames here at Rogers Place. Jeff Skinner for Edmonton in the first. Rasmus Anderson here in the second for Calgary.
Edmonton twice thought they had 2-0 leads in this game. Corey Perry visibly frustrated after they said that he impeded the goaltender's ability on the play. Okay.
I would disagree with that. The right wing, Coleman gets to center ice for the Flames. Off the right wing boards it in.
The angelic Calgary Flames. They've got to get a penalty in this game.
There's only been one penalty. It was against Edmonton. And the Oilers killed it off.
There was one right there.
Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Goes off a couple skates, gets in front of the net, but it's brought out. Hospital to center ice. Roll it to the left wing corner. Mantha for Huberdeau. Huberdeau up against the end boards in the Edmonton zone. Got it tied up. Bouchard trying to get it free. Now Huberdeau takes a hit from Matthias Ekholm. Huberdeau's pass. Off a skate, comes free. Arvidsson will bring it up the right wing for Edmonton. It's got Draisaitl with him. Dumps the puck in. Draisaitl will get to it on the inboards, and the Flames end goes over to the left wing. 5:45 to go in the second. Tied at 1. Over to the right wing point. Shot by Stetcher. Off a stick, goes wide of the net. Puck brought out through the middle. Hospital. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Centering pass. Stetcher broke that up. Huberdeau was in front of the net. Puck on the left wing. Coronado back to the blue line to Barry. His shot blocked by Draisaitl. And skating through the middle is Stetcher. He'll start the rush. Over on the right wing. With the puck over to Hyman. His backhand wide of the net. Vladar's lost his stick, but the puck gets cleared out. And it'll be an icing call against the Flames with 5:12 to go here in the second. Oilers and Flames tied at 1.
Jeff Skinner thought he got picked off in the neutral ice area. No call. I don't know. Maybe there's an edict this year not to call more penalties. I mean, I respect that opposition teams know how good Edmonton's power play is. But they've let some stuff go here.
Face off to the right of Vladar. Goes right to him. He'll cover it up. We'll do it again. Offer here at Rogers Place. Oilers and Flames tied at 1. 5:10 to go in the second period. Both teams playing their second game in as many nights. Edmonton losing 5-2 to Chicago last night. Flames, they won 6-3 versus Philadelphia in Calgary.
Philly had a ton of shots in that game. Dustin Wolf was good in goal. And this guy we're seeing tonight, he plays well against Edmonton, doesn't he, Dan Vladar?
Yep. He's been good tonight. Puck goes along the left side in that Flame zone. Cleared out by Backlund. Skating down towards it, Zary. It's tied up by Hyman. Puck goes to Bouchard. Rim it. It's not going to get out. Backlund kept it in. Ekholm up the left wing. Anderson in from the point. Puck gets thrown all the way across, and it's Evan Bouchard. Over to Matthias Ekholm. He'll get this center ice. He's able to dump it in. Hits the left corner boards. Rims over to the right. Jeff Skinner in the corner with ball. Puck goes to Coleman of the Flames. Lifts it up. Didn't get much on it. Kept in by Dermott. Now Ball with the chance. And they'll flip it up and out. And it'll be icing against Calgary. 4:19 to go here in the second period. Oilers and Flames tied up at 1. Oilers are at home Tuesday. Philadelphia is here. And Edmonton on a 2-game road trip after that. Oil Kings are at home tomorrow at noon against the Vancouver Giants. Face off to the left of Vladar. Ryan against Backlund. Puck goes to Ball on the left. Up the boards, off of Perry. Stays in, comes back to Ball. It's got to go back to it. Rolls it around on the right, off of Coleman. Doesn't get out, kept in by Derek Ryan. This time Coleman up just over the stick of Dermott. He'll go back into his own zone. Wheel in front of his net. Dermott on the left wing. Went to dump it in, went right off of Perry. But between the Oiler defensemen, back to Skinner, and can leave it to Nurse. Over to the right wing corner is Ryan along the boards. Puck Colson to assist. Does come free to Nurse. Now to Ryan on the right wing. I'll give it to Dermott. Jack Kuzmenko all over him. Comes in front. Honzek will leave it. The shot by Kadri. Save made by Skinner. Penalty coming up to Edmonton. With 3:25 to go in the second. Tied up at 1. And the Oilers have to kill a penalty. And going to the box is Derek Ryan.
Stetcher and Nurse got to make a better play back in their zone.
Flames second power play. They're 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Net Oiler power or penalty kill. It's brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right is Stuart Skinner. Henrique and Nugent-Hopkins with Ekholm and Bouchard. Kadri wins the draw. Huberdeau on the point. Left wing to Zary. To the left wing point, Uyghur. To Zary. It's about the hash marks left side. It swept in front of the net. It was blocked by Ekholm. As Kuzmenko had the chance to center it, and it does go back to the blue line. Uyghur on the right wing for Huberdeau. Will shoot wide of the net. Rims around the boards, and Uyghur will keep it in. To Kuzmenko on the end boards. Bouchard up the left wing to the line. Uyghur, a bouncing puck, kept that in. Kadri over the left side. Zary. Now to Kuzmenko, to Zary. Top of the circle on the left. Now to Kuzmenko. Wanted one touch it in front of the net to Kadri. He fanned on the pass. Bouchard for Matthias Ekholm. Got Kuzmenko on him, and Kadri in there too. Gets the loose puck off his stick, comes across. Huberdeau on the right to the blue line of Uyghur. We're tied at 1. We're here in the second. Right wing corner, Huberdeau. Cross ice pass. Kadri has it left wing. It's about top of the circle. Kuzmenko on the left wing corner over to Huberdeau. Huberdeau back to the point. That's picked off by Nugent-Hopkins. He'll get it down the ice. 45 seconds left to go in the penalty to Derek Ryan. We're tied at 1, 2:05 to go in the second period. Oilers taking on the Flames. Puck brought in by Mantha to the blue line. It goes to Barry. Now over to Anderson. His shot way wide, and it'll go off the corner boards and come out. Tyson Barry into the Edmonton zone. Off the right wing boards. Goes after it in the corner. Chops it around to Michael Backlund. He'll get the puck out, and a shot by Coleman, saved by Skinner. Coleman in the left wing corner with it. Goes in behind the net. Banks it to Mantha, and he mishandled it, and it comes out. Brought in on the left side by Anderson. Penalty just about done. Cross ice pass broken up by Brown. And the Oilers get Ryan back out there. They got a 3-on-1. Maybe a 4-on-1. Yanmark to Ryan to Brown. And he got caught. Coming back was Backlund to break it up.
Shoot the puck.
Puck cleared out. Ekholm drill it right back in. And that's offside against Edmonton. 1:06 to go in the second period. We're tied at 1. Oilers got the turnover they needed, and Ryan coming out of the penalty box.
It's the third odd man break in this game where they overpass the puck. Take it to the net. How did you score your goal?
Yeah.
You put pucks to the net. How'd you score the goal? It should have counted. It didn't. You put pucks on the goal. 2-on-1, and you pass to a trailer on a 3-on-1, and he gets caught from behind.
Bouchard at his own blue line. We're into the last minute here in the second. Coronado was able to pick off the pass. Shoots it into the Oiler end, and it's Lomberg on the left wing boards. To the point, shot by Uyghur. Didn't get through. It's chopped through the middle. Here's McDavid skating onto it. In over the line. He'll shoot. And that one goes up over the net. And out of play. Flying back was Uyghur. He landed up in the net. Uyghur was right on the tail of Connor McDavid.
Well, that's the one guy that can kind of skate with him.
McDavid was trying to go upstairs. He just got too much loft. Went straight up.
Oh, must have got a piece of.
I don't think it did.
Oilers loading up their top line here for the final 40 seconds of the period.
Face off to the right of Vladar. Anderson over to Ball. Ball up the left wing. Got it out. McDavid right back in with it to Draisaitl, left side. Couldn't get it towards the net. Anderson was able to break it up. Right wing.
Draisaitl was hacked at while he's making the play, and then he gave it back to him twice.
Hospital with a shot. This stick save made by Skinner.
This crowd is going to lose it here.
And another penalty against the Oilers.
It's an Eric Furlat special tonight.
Draisaitl off for the slash.
Ooh. I mean, the difference is he's moving at such a pace when they do it on him. Same with McDavid. It's tougher to pick up.
21 seconds to go in the second. Tied at 1. Oilers and Flames. Penalty kill. It's brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right is Skinner. Up to the blue line. Uyghur. He'll get to the middle. He'll shoot it. That's blocked. Gets into the left wing corner. 12 seconds to go in the period. Hammered around the boards by Ekholm. Kept in by Uyghur. Right wing for Huberdeau. Huberdeau to Uyghur. His shot tipped wide by Kadri. Off the left wing. Zary couldn't get a shot through. Second period ends. Tied up at 1. Oilers will have a minute and 39 seconds to kill off to start off that third period.
Calgary swung a lot of momentum in that period. Edmonton's got to stay out of the box a bit. And the Oilers will tell you they'd probably like to get a call here. Go get it in the third period.
Absolutely.
Need a good kill to start.
Yeah. Jeff Skinner scoring in the first for Edmonton. Rasmus Andersson 1 year. Oilers shorthanded to start off this third period. There's a minute 39 left to go in that slashing penalty to Leon Draisaitl. That Oiler penalty kill is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Drop the puck, we're underway. Here in the third, as Nurse is able to sail it down the ice, and Uyghur will set things up and start out of his own end here with the man advantage. As Uyghur gets to center, we'll drop it back to Connor Zary. Zary in on the right wing. Zary to the right wing corner. Back to Uyghur. Uyghur will shoot it. Save made by Skinner. Held onto it. No rebound. As Kuzmenko, Zary, and Kadri We're set up in front of that Oiler net looking for a loose puck. None to be had. 22 seconds into this third period. Face-off will be to the left of Stuart Skinner. Calgary able to get the puck over to the right wing boards. There's Nugent Hopkins. He's able to get it down the ice. Vladar will have to come out of his net. He'll set it up in behind the goal. Minute 5 left to go, and that penalty to Draisaitl. Just underway here in the third. We're tied at 1. First to 3 battles of Alberta this season. Pass going back into the Flame zone, and it goes to Nugent Hopkins. As Calgary had lost an edge, and the puck stays in that Flames end. Weegar will go in behind the net. Nugent Hopkins in front of him. Now to Zary. Zary to center ice through the middle. Into the Oiler end. His pass, it was errand pass. Right to Janmark. Get the puck out. Huberdeau then had his pocket picked by Brown. He's in. The breakaway. The shot off the post. Connor Brown, a short-handed chance, and he wrung it off the iron. 20 seconds to go in the power play for the Flames. Mantha to center on the left, off the left wing boards. Then Backlund got tied up. Cleared out by Podkolzin and down the ice. What a chance for Connor Brown. Mantha at center, then overskated it, just lost it. Penalty done. Flames 0 for 3 on the power play. Sent off the glass, off of Mantha. It'll be Bouchard stopping at the side of his own net. Up the right wing now to McDavid. The right wing boards to Draisaitl, back to McDavid. Brings the puck in over the line. Caught by Kirkland, though.
Ekholm was offside there.
I think he was. Mantha could come the other way. Shoot it off the inboards. McDavid laid it in behind the net. Ekholm had lost an edge. Kirkland has the puck, then gives it away to Draisaitl. Come down the left wing into the Flame zone. Hit by Kirkland. Puck goes to the inboards. Kirkland and Draisaitl were teammates. The 2014-15 Kelowna Rockets. Now a pass to Coronado. Gets the breakaway. Big stop by Skinner. It's underneath him. He had the poke check there at Coronado and was able to keep it out of the net. What an opportunity there for the Calgary Flames. We're still tied at 1.
There, right now, the Oilers are looking at that play involving Leon Draisaitl. He got belted. Connor Brown cleanly hitting the post. And then the Flames, a fortuitous bounce, and Skinner fought it off. And Coronado's got some offensive ability. He had 42 points last year in 41 games for the minors.
Yeah, Draisaitl took the hit there from Kirkland. They played together in Kelowna, won a WHL championship in 15.
They got it.
And there's a penalty right off the draw. It'd be an interference call against the Flames. Oilers getting their first power play.
Victor Arvidsson sold out.
Interference it is. Power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. Oilers 1 for 4 on the power play this season. Flames have killed 5 of 8.
Well, you got to win faceoffs to start power plays, and the Oilers this game have won 57% of the draws. And probably losing.
Right to Kevin Paul. He'll get it down the ice.
Backlund's a good penalty killer for Calgary. So is Blake Coleman.
Draisaitl at center. Drops it back to McDavid. Comes into the Flame zone and is poked off his stick. Paul will get it down the ice. Skinner to leave it to Bouchard. Tied at 1, 3 minutes into the third. Oilers and Flames here at Rogers Place. Bouchard up to center ice. Whoa, back to McDavid. He had to pick it out of the air. They'll bring it in on the left wing. Cross-ice pass goes to Draisaitl to the blue line to Bouchard. To Draisaitl on the right wing. Now to McDavid. To the blue line to Bouchard. To McDavid on the right wing. Top of the circle into the corner. Draisaitl in front of the net. Couldn't get a pass through. Puck flipped to the line. Kept in by Bouchard. Now into the middle. Nugent Hopkins on the left to McDavid. Across, and it goes off the stick of Hyman and just wide of the net. McDavid left wing to Bouchard in the middle on the blue line. Now to McDavid. Will shoot it. That was blocked. It hit Anderson and it comes out of the zone. Bouchard on the right wing.
Ooh.
Wraps it around on the left. Huberdeau to Pahal. He'll shoot it down the ice. Hits the end boards. Kirkland, left wing corner. His centering pass broken up by Stuart Skinner. Huberdeau was lurking in front of the net. And here comes Arvidsson into the Flames and to Corey Perry on the right wing now to Arvidsson. Takes a bump. Huberdeau will sail it up in the air and it will go all the way down the ice.
Edmonton's power play a lot less effective because it didn't win the draw and took about 40 seconds just to get possession in the ozone.
11 seconds to go in this man advantage. We're tied at 1 here in the third. Puck on the end boards inside the Flames end. Rimmed on the right. Past Nurse and down the ice.
It's a good kill for Calgary. Both teams have had a power play here in the period. Neither team's got a shot on goal. Of course, Brown hit the goal post on the PK.
Nurse slowly out of the Oiler end. On the right wing, missed Arvidsson with it. It'll be icing against the Oilers.
It's an unforced error there from Darnell. You got to make that pass. Puck does the work. I think it's fair to say Edmonton let Calgary hang around. Flames have had the 3 power plays. That's why they now have a marginal shot advantage in this game. The Flames have stuck with it. And Edmonton's passed off too many shot opportunities.
Face off to the right is Skinner. Puck gets to the corner, and it wasn't right. They'll do it again. Brett Kulak will pick up the puck. Played in his 500th NHL game last night. The product of Stoney Plain.
Arvidsson here.
Taking the draw against Calgary. Goes to the left wing point. Ball. They'll take a snapshot. Goes short side.
Oilers are down a stick here. Arvidsson doesn't have a stick. He's got to get an exchange going.
Oh, he got one. Puck gets to the middle of the ice. Corey Perry will clear it out. Now Perry knocked it away. Got it free. Comes down the left wing. Goes in the left corner. He got tripped up.
Unreal tonight.
Kuzmenko is going to skate out for the Flames. They'll get to center ice. Into the Oiler end on the left wing. Off the left wing boards. We're going behind the net. Over to the right. Kirkland on the right side. He's about top of the circle. Podkolzin will work it free, and he'll be able to bring it out. And now he comes into the Flame end. On the right wing is Podkolzin to the right wing corner boards. Gets into the skates of Henrique for a moment. Barry up the boards, won't get out. Right wing corner, Brown looking for it. Instead, it comes up top of the circle. Kirkland skates away for Calgary. He'll dump it in, put it off his Stetcher and in. Stuart Skinner got it to the corner. Jammed on the right wing for Henrique. We'll get it up in the air and out. It's about 6 minutes gone here in the third period. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Flames. On the right wing, Coronado. And around the right wing at about top of the circle for Connor Brown. Pospisil was there for the Flames. He'll shoot it in. Stuart Skinner to Bouchard. Now on the left to Stetcher. Played it to the Calgary Flame blue line. Hit the linesman skate. And now Mantha into the Oiler end. Goes down the right wing. Stops on the right wing side. Pass to the middle. Huberdeau forced to the corner. He'll stop. He'll look in front. Couldn't get it through to Mantha. Puck in behind the Edmonton net. Pospisil over to Huberdeau. Misses him. They go to the blue line. Ball to Huberdeau. Cross ice. Pass to Anderson. Now to Mantha. The shot. And somehow that one hit Skinner. It stayed out. Puck back to the point. Ball to Anderson. To Huberdeau. Across to Mantha. Has it on the right wing. Flames working it around. To Pospisil. To the blue line. Mantha in the middle. On the right to Ball. Can't find a shooting lane. Drops the puck to Mantha. Right wing to Anderson. Right wing point. Pospisil. Shot. Pad save. Rebound. Scores. Mantha found a loose puck. And makes it 2-1 for the Calgary Flames here in the third period.
That was a great shift for Calgary.
They had a ton of pressure. Well, snapshot and the rebound went to Mantha, and he goes upstairs short side. And Anthony Mantha gets his second of the year. Flames get their first lead of the evening. They're up 2-1. 7:06 time of that goal. Puck comes in front of the net. The shot and the save made by Vladar. Kicked it out with a left pad as that took a nasty hop off the side of the net and came in front of it. Down the right wing, it's Backlund. A shot and a stick save made by Skinner. From the angle, a shot. Skinner stopped that. And it's brought out. Draisaitl down the right wing. He'll shoot it in. Rim on the left. Arvidsson, left wing corner. Wanted to get it to Nugent Hopkins. Doesn't connect. Comes out. Stetcher to Kulak. Mantha from Pospisil and Anderson at 7:06. It's a 2-1 Flame lead here in the third period. Corey Perry into the Calgary zone. To the inboards, takes the bump. It'll go to the top of the circle. Hansa got it out. Now it goes to Kadri. That's offside at the Edmonton blue line. We'll take a break. We played 8 minutes, 7 seconds of the third period. 2-1. Flames lead the Oilers here at Rogers Place. I'll be right back. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the 2-1. Flames leading the Oilers. We've played 8 minutes, 7 seconds of the third period. Cameron along with Bob Stoffer here at Rogers Place. Go ahead goal by Anthony Mantha.
Calgary full marks for the lead. They responded. They got for sure one break. This probably should have been a 2-0 game for Edmonton. Pretty unique interpretation. On a play that certainly over the years we've thought 9 times out of 10 was a good goal. Calgary challenged it, and the goal got overturned on Corey Perry. Then the turning point was when Ryan's goal was deemed to be offside, and it was offside. Victor Arvidsson.
Yeah.
It's been a different game since that point. Calgary woke up at that stage.
Well, the Oilers had the shorthanded chance in the third to hit the post on the Connor Brown breakaway. Off the draw on the Edmonton end. Huberdeau. Let's check to the play by Nurse. We're going behind the Oiler goal, and Nurse rims on the left to Podkolzin. Will get it out. On the right wing, Dermott to Brown. He's got it into the Flame end. Podkolzin got checked on the play. Huberdeau following up to Tyson Barrie. Knocked down by Nurse inside his own blue line. We'll get it out. Mantha. Now to Pospisil. Off the right corner board. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Mantha to the left. Over to Pospisil on the right wing. To the right wing point for Anderson. Around to the left wing and in from the blue line is Ball. He's up against the left wing boards. To the point. Kirkland. Cross to Anderson. He'll shoot it. That's steered aside by Stuart Skinner. Puck in the right corner. Lomberg over to the left.
These long cycles have worn Edmonton down as this game's gone on.
Now Lomberg on the right wing inside the Oilers zone. Hit by Podkolzin. Puck to the blue line. Anderson keeping it in. Left side to Ball. He'll shoot, save, rebound, scores. Kirkland picked up the rebound and gets his first goal in the National Hockey League. And it's 3-1 for the Calgary Flames.
I've seen just about enough out of Dermott and Nurse tonight.
Justin Kirkland grew up in Camrose, would have a lot of friends and family here. Found a loose puck after that shot from Ball.
Oilers are just getting killed on switch-offs here in their own zone. Again, puked the puck up in the neutral zone. That created a second chance opportunity. And the Oilers are going to have to go to a whip here for McDavid, Draisaitl, and Arvidsson.
Flames lead. That is McDavid, Draisaitl, Arvidsson out there with Bouchard and Ekholm for the Oilers. The Flames with a couple of goals here in the third period to pull ahead. McDavid inside his own end, goes in behind the net. Going to shake off Connor Zary up the left wing for Matthias Ekholm. Get the puck to the Calgary blue line on the right side. Arvidsson played it down the right wing. Off the boards and out by Weegar. Bouchard through the middle of McDavid. That's broken up. by Backlund. Come into the Oiler end, wedged off of it by Bouchard, and it's Draisaitl through center ice with Arvidsson. To Arvidsson, into the Calgary end, left wing, across to Bouchard. That's just off a stick, and it goes over to the right wing boards, and Kuzmenko was able to get it out.
Edmonton stopped shooting in this game, Cam. That's one of the things that hurt him here.
Only at 16 shots right now, and we're halfway through the third period. Rasmus Andersson can't get it out. Jeff Skinner with a shot directed by off the stick of Arvidsson, but was slowed up by the time he got to Vladar, and puck brought out, and here's Hanzik into the Oiler end to Kadri on the left wing. His shot, and he misses short side. Barry in for the right point. Puck gets to the right wing corner of the Oilers zone. Back near the blue line. Kadri will turn and shoot it. It's wide of the Edmonton net. Bahal to the right wing corner. His pass to the middle hit a skate, and it just about got jammed in. Puck goes to the left wing. Barry on the left wing point brings it across the blue line. Now to Kadri, and dropping it. Bahal shot blockered away by Skinner, and Hyman will skate out for Edmonton on the right wing. The Flame blue line. Now to Jeff Skinner. Goes to the right wing corner. Skinner, centering pass. Hits Hyman. It goes to Skinner. From the angle, the shot and the save made by Vladar. Kadri can't get it out. Kept in by Nurse. Got it all the way over to the right wing boards. It's top of the circle. Jeff Skinner with a shot. Wide of the net. Nurse in from the left wing point to keep it in. Down low to Corey Perry. Now into the right corner. Skinner, his shot from the angle. Save made by Vladar. He'll cover it up with 8:20 to go in the third. 3-1. Flames lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers Radio Network.
8:20 to go in the third period. 3-1. Flames lead the Oilers here at Rogers Place. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face off in the Flame zone to the left to Dan Vladar. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Perry. Out with Bouchard and Ekholm. Puck goes to Bouchard, right wing point. Will shoot it off a leg, goes to the right corner. Draisaitl working on the end boards. Corey Perry comes barreling in there over to the left wing for McDavid to the left wing point to Ekholm. Over to the right side. Draisaitl to Bouchard, cross ice to McDavid, up to the top of the circle, skates across the top, drops the puck to Bouchard, has it left wing, now over to McDavid on the right, his shot, and a glove save made by Vladar. Game was tied at 1-40. Jeff Skinner scoring for the Oilers in the first. Rasmus Andersson had a goal in the second. It has been Anthony Mantha and Justin Kirkland. Kirkland's first goal in the NHL, just his 11th game. And it's a 3-1 Flame lead. Anderson's got a couple of assists to go with that goal. He's got a 3-point night.
Fourth highest scoring team in the league last year. Highest scoring team in the league the year before that. They got 3 goals in just under 180 minutes. It's a problem.
Draisaitl against Pospisil. Linesman's trying to line him up properly here. Oilers get control. Perry with a shot. That just misses the Flame net. Ekholm kept it in left wing. It goes to McDavid off the left wing boards. His pass to the middle broken up. The Backlund will softly play it out of the Flame zone. Ekholm to Bouchard. Through the middle, gets picked off. Huberdeau get it into the Oiler end. Glove down by Ekholm to Bouchard. Now through the middle for McDavid. Into the Flame territory for Draisaitl to McDavid from the angle. Over the right wing side for Ekholm. Will cross ice. It'll get to the point with Bouchard. Chop it to the left wing corner. Perry's got it in behind the net. His pass. And that's off the stick of McDavid. Doesn't get through to the net. Mantha will clear it out. 7 minutes to go in the third. 3-1. Flames lead. Bouchard rims the puck into the Flames, and that goes off the body and out of play. Faceoff should stay inside. Or they're staying outside. Outside, I guess. Henry, Brown, and Podkolzin with Dermott and Nurse. Shots 26-20 in favor of Calgary. Tried to drop it. It didn't work. We'll try it again. Dermott with it at center. Across to Nurse. Put it in off the end boards. It goes right to Vladar. He'll cover it up. We'll just move that face off into the Calgary zone. Oilers had 10 shots in the first period. It's been tough sledding since. We've only had 10 since then.
Been boxed out a bit.
Flames have done a good job of taking away the middle. Puck to the left wing point. Nurse comes out to Podkolzin, and he ripped that one wide of the net. Dermott from the right point. Got it to the inboards. Miramanov up the right wing. Now to Lomberg. Did get it out. Shot right back in. Weegar through the neutral zone right to Dermott of the Oilers. He'll come in on the right wing. For Henry, in behind the net. Miramanov played to the point, kept in by Nurse. Now getting it out, Coronado. Now to Lomberg, in over the line. Lomberg got caught by Dermott, but it goes towards the net. A right pad save made by Skinner.
No, that was a penalty. Got away with it.
As they battle for it inside the Oilers zone. Lomberg to the left wing corner. It's passed to the point. Broken up, and it's Zach Hyman up the right wing. He'll come out for the Oilers. As center ice went to shoot it in. Knocked down by Ball. Quickly will give the puck to Kuzmenko into the Oiler end on the left. Kuzmenko to the slot. Calgary, the shot. Good stop by Skinner. Fought that one off, and it's Hyman up the right wing. Into the Flame zone. Hyman stopping. Can't get a shot. Puck goes to Nugent Hopkins. Out to the side of the net. Over to the right wing. Hyman on the right wing with Kadri. They've got it tied up. Poked free. Nugent Hopkins behind the net, and the puck goes up to the end boards. It goes to Hyman. He'll shovel it towards the net, and a save made by Vladar. Puck is loose. Here's Jeff Skinner off the post on the glove side. Puck comes into the slot again, and this time it's flipped up and out by Kuzmenko.
It's 2 posts here in the third for the Oilers.
Stetcher to Nugent Hopkins. Whoa. To Drysdale, almost ran right into Stuart Skinner. 4:45 to go in the third. 3-1 Flames lead. Zary bumps into Skinner. Gets the crowd going. Drysdale to center ice. Now to McDavid. It's passed to the middle, broken up by Coleman. He'll come out with it for Calgary. He'll dump the puck in. Skinner sets the puck. Bouchard up through the middle to McDavid. Into the Flames end, over down to the left wing. Now around on the right to Drysdale, the blue line. Bouchard comes down that right wing. Bouchard, pass behind the net, misses McDavid. Ekholm from the left side, shoots it, pad save by Vladar, and it was hacked towards the net by McDavid. Vladar stopped that too. Now Backlund will get it out, give it to Coleman. Dump it into the Oiler end, off the end board. Zary flying after it on the left side. Swept away from him by Ekholm. 3:50 to go in the third. Oilers down 3-1 to the Calgary Flames. Draisaitl to Ekholm. In over the Calgary line, over to the left wing point. Out of the corner.
With 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third period, the Calgary Flames are beating the Edmonton Oilers 3-1.
On the left wing, it went to Podkolzin. He was trying to get to the middle of the ice. It gets broken up. Podkolzin comes in there, runs into Paul. Loose puck goes to Mantha of the Flames. He's able to get the puck up the left wing to Huberdeau. Has to pass it back to his own blue line. Weegar through the middle. That missed everybody. It's icing against Calgary with 3:09 to go here in the third. Oilers are down by a score of 3-1.
You pull them? I pull them here. You're down by 2. Got an ozone draw. You got to win the draw.
I think they're gonna. Looked like Chris Knobloch was looking towards Stuart Skinner, or at least discussing with the rest of the coaches. But Skinner stays in there, and the puck flipped up and out by Uyghur. Darnell Nurse at his own blue line, left wing to Dermott. Drill the puck into the Flame zone. Uyghur in the corner. Kicks it over to the left side. Jeff Skinner in on the forecheck for the Oilers. There goes Stuart Skinner to the bench. No, he stopped. And he went back to the net, and the puck cleared out. Now he's going to go to the bench. So now 6-on-5 with 2.5 to go in the third. The Oilers down by a couple. McDavid to center ice. Shoots it in. He goes after it. Pushes it over to the right wing. It's about top of the circle. Zary will get it out for Calgary. At center to Coleman. He'll shoot it towards the empty net. He misses it. Draisaitl to Bouchard to Draisaitl. He wheels up the right wing. Center ice will shoot it in. That rim's on the left. Nugent Hopkins stopped it. Played it to the right wing corner to Hyman. Now to Draisaitl behind the net. To the left side for Nugent Hopkins. Protects the puck. To McDavid, back to the left wing point. Ekholm over to Bouchard on the right. Back to Matthias Ekholm. Left wing, McDavid will shoot it. Save Vladar. The rebound and is chopped up near the blue line but kept in. On the right wing point, Bouchard. Over to McDavid. He'll make a couple of moves. A backhand save by Vladar. The puck gets to the line and that was kept in by Bouchard again. Right wing for Draisaitl. Devin Bouchard to Leon Draisaitl. His shot and a save by Vladar. It is fired down the ice. Off the post.
He couldn't do that again if he tried.
Wow. Why'd the whistle go? Why would the whistle have gone?
Do they think Calgary scored?
I don't know. Were they calling it icing? It wasn't icing. It hit the post.
What are you doing? We're going to have a draw.
Well, yeah. I think they were going to call icing. And it went down and hit the post dead square. Never crossed the line. Yeah, they made a mistake.
Well, they made a few tonight.
Yeah. Minute 19 to go in the third. Oilers down by 2. Stuart Skinner's coming back into the net.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
What game are you watching?
I don't know how that whistle would have went there. Timeout has now been called. Well, the Oilers getting some pressure with the 6-on-5. Dan Vladar has battled in goal. That's the only explanation, is I think they thought it was icing.
Or they thought it was in.
But nobody was pointing to a net, or...
Well, that play emblematic of...
I guess. All right.
So give Calgary credit. They scored on 2 long cycles in the third against the same defense pairing for Edmonton that had chances to make plays before that.
All right, Stuart Skinner's back in the net temporarily. So the Oilers get possession of the puck. Draisaitl wins the draw, goes to Ekholm. Skinner back to the bench. It's 6-on-5. Ekholm shoots it in. Uyghur got it around and won't get out. Here's McDavid centering pass, and Uyghur knocked it down, got it to the line. Nugent Hopkins couldn't get it deep. It's Huberdeau to skate out to center, and he wanted to go over the top and got knocked down by the Evan Bouchard. We're into the last minute of the third. Calgary will shoot it to the empty net. It misses.
Nugent Hopkins knocked the puck down on the high stick. They missed it.
Bouchard through the middle. It goes off the stick of McDavid. Puck dumped back into the Oilers zone, and icing waved off as Ekholm comes out from behind the net. 35 seconds to go. 3-1 Flames lead. He'll blast it on goal, blockered away by Vladar. Nugent Hopkins pass to the point, and it's taken away by Zary, and Zary's going to get up to center ice. He'll shoot it to the net. He'll score. And the Flames go up 4-1 here with the empty net goal. Oh, boy. And the Calgary Flames are going to improve to 3-0 on the season. Connor Zary with the empty netter.
The Edmonton Oilers have been outscored 15-3 in the first 3 home games this year.
That's hard to fathom.
Yeah.
1936, time of the goal for Zary. Second of the season. Puck shot into the flame zone. Pahal will get it out. It hits Stetcher at center. And I'll say that's glove pass to
Stetcher was fine in this game.
Yep. Just 13 seconds left.
Unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, the Perry goal counts, and again, that's going to be a debate. I know what the league sent, but whatever. You got the that goal has counted forever in this league.
Yeah.
Bottom line here is the Oilers have done it to themselves again here with a poor start to the year.
Flames win it 4-1 over the Edmonton Oilers here at Rogers Place. Oilers had a 1-0 lead after the first. Flames tie it in the second. They get 3 here in the third, including the empty netter by Connor Zary. They congratulate goaltender Dan Vladar. Flames go